There's a horse in my garden, an abstract lesson in leadership excellence. About 10 years ago, I lived by a river. The back garden rolled down to its shore and a large forest area was only 100 metres away. One morning, I looked out over the back garden from the kitchen window to see a horse, fully saddled but without the rider, eating my newly planted rose bushes. Luckily, I know a little bit about horses, so I took a packet of polo mints and stepped very slowly out into the back garden, trying to look as friendly as possible so that the horse did not run off and break down my fence. Although there were two houses between my house and the forest, there was a gap between the end of the fence and the bottom of the garden and the river, just wide enough to walk around where the horse had found its way in. I waved the polo mints in front of the horse to gain its attention, and soon the rather large beast had finished the entire packet, eating them one by one out of the palm of my hand as I led it around the side of my house and out onto the road. Now, I knew that there were different riding schools in the forest, and I also knew that horses are very intelligent. So for some strange reason, I thought it would be interesting to see if I could find its riding school. So I climbed up onto the horse and set off to the forest. The horse seemed very happy to walk along the forest trail. Occasionally it would stop to eat some grass or start to wander off the trail, and every time I would gently bring the horse back onto the path. And every time we came to another junction in the path, the horse would turn and head in a particular direction. A quarter of an hour later, sure enough, we came to one of the nearby riding schools. A young girl came running out, angry but happy all at the same time to see that her horse had been found and returned. I had never seen a horse look guilty before, but somehow as the girl told the horse off, it did manage to pull a guilty face. I explained that I had found him eating the roses in my back garden and that I had brought him back along the forest paths. In response, she exclaimed, "But how did you know how to find us?" "I didn't," I replied, "but I knew that the horse did. All I had to do was keep him on the path and occasionally give him a little motivation." I find that leading a project or a team is very similar in many ways. As long as your team knows where they need to get to, then all you have to do is keep them on the path by occasionally giving them some direction and motivating them well so that they keep moving forward. Thank you.